Hello, hello. ¿Qué pasó, mi amors? What's goody? How y'all feeling? What's today? Today's Tuesday, December 14th. And I was making dinner last night. And as I was doing, I was listening to some music. And like these songs that were playing like one after another was kind of like, you know, saying that I should like talk about it in my videos. Mañana, and there's a couple songs. Let me see if I can find them. Uh, but I think they're pertaining to a situation that tells a story about family. Um, Let me see if I can get the list up. Oh dang, I should have wrote that last thing down because now it's in my head. Let's see. Videos. Okay, here we go. So Ace of Base, The Sign, Natalie Imbruglia, Torn, Pink, Family, Portrait, Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River, and Justin Timberlake again, Like I Love You. I don't. Those songs speak, like I saw the sign, bound and broken on the floor. Can we pretend to be happy? You don't have to tell me what y'all did. I already know. I found out from him, and ain't nobody love you like I love you. I really do feel it's a situation in which someone, it's like someone doesn't want you to move on. 111 on the phone. Someone doesn't want you to move on, even though you obviously see like this is not what you need to be, where you need to be in order to be free, right? Because nothing should have you bound and broken on the floor or pretending to be happy. You've seen signs. Someone already told you what's going on, and there's a pick me energy here. Very Five of Swords energy of pick me. They don't love you like I love you type shit, which is insane. Some people don't have no motherfucking shame. Know what I mean? Let me take a sip of my coffee real quick. Oh man, that's hitting spots right now. And I also wanted to say something. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot it. And that's why I had my pen here. I had to write it down, but it like, whew, as soon as it came, it went, which is crazy. Hopefully, like as the reading goes on, I'll be able to tell you what that is if I can remember it. Jeez Louise. All right, so with the power of the Most High God, assisted by my ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, I reverse the spells, curses, and any dark energy manipulated to hurt me, stall me, or destroy me. My highest self is a love earth angel. My language exudes kindness, fairness, and fierceness. Not the flesh, smooth tongues, deceit, or anything impure will govern over me or direct my life's path. Any attempts to put darkness on my path will be met by the holiest of spirits to be put to an end by reversal. Let the towel fall because my demolition crew is ready. As it is written, so it is, so it will be. Yes, darlings, yes. You already know. Let's get into it. Shuffle these bad boys a few times, but we get like one last shuffle in real quick. Okay, see what we got. First card. Ace of Coins in the reverse. Somebody's dealing with fear. Fear to start anew, which is not the time to be doing that. Ace of Coins in the upright is a gift from the universe because of some completion, and now you need to go to the next step. And this is basically saying that you're scared to move on, which might not be the ideal time. Okay? Let's dig the deeper. Oh, we got the Star in the reverse. Okay? Dwelling in negativity. Okay, so that's probably what's keeping you stuck and fearful of taking a leap of faith. Major Arcana card. Something you need to heal from. Oh, Ace of Wands, blocked spirituality. Holy cats. So you feel like you can't begin anew because you're blocked spiritually. And the reason why you're blocked spiritually is because you stuck in the motherfucking, in the past. You're dwelling on negativity. What kind of negativity? Jono Sake, we're about to find out. Either way, it's fucking with your emotional, your headspace. It's fucking with your money and your movements if you don't get it together. Another major arcana here, the wheel cycles. Yep, like I said, it's time. It's time. It's time to get into the next level of being. The wheels of time are turning, and it's not waiting for nobody. Another major arcana, death card, is saying, yo, it's a rebirth here, baby. It's going to happen whether or not you like it. Whether or not you step to, I think Spirit's going to step in. Because all these major arcanas up here, even if the stars in reverse, is like, this is Spirit talking. This is their time. Where you stepped in and only could do halfway, this is where your faith comes into play. Because they're gonna, come through and save your ass. Rewards for the hard work. What did I say? They stepping in. They stepping in. You scared to move forward, but I feel like you have to. You have to. And I don't know if this is like stepping forward into new spaces, stepping forward into new mindset, stepping forward into, a new job, house, stepping forward into a new self of being. Either way, it's time to. Either way, it's time to. We have coins here, which is like material things of value. We have wands here, which is your movement, your work ethic, know what I mean? How you hit the ground running and all of that. The major arcana here is just telling me straight up, it's definitely more spiritual. You got to put your faith. You can't allow yourself to dwell in the negativity. And being that 2 coin cards are up here, it has something to do with your money. It definitely has something to do with manifesting financial abundance. It's not necessarily like the work, but at the same token, it's like if you feel better, you will produce better. You're going to become into a state of being of abundance. Therefore, your attitude towards money is receptive. Therefore, calling it in. Now, it's just one of those things. You become a magnet to. I think what people, I'm going to give y'all a real motherfucking gem. I think when people come from a place of consideration, the law of attraction and manifestation will become a lot more clear. But there's no consideration, there's no respect, there's no humbleness, there's no honor. You know what I mean? People think that you got to be tough and rough to be convincing, and you don't. It's faith, it's belief, it's literally being on your knees when and speaking from your heart. Going with the gusto of that. We got the 7 of Swords here. Okay. Some communication happening, facing a difficult situation. Looks like there's a decision that has to be made. Conversation that has to be had. Obviously, those conversations, being the 7 of Swords conversation, facing a difficult situation, you don't definitely want to have this conversation. You're just like, dreading the fuck out of it. Poor K. Poor K. I'm hearing that Moana song. I have crossed the horizons to find you. I know your name. They have stolen the heart from inside you. But this does not define you. Right? Hangman. Mm-hmm. Major Arcana card. It's like you're waiting for the right time to have this conversation, or somebody's waiting for the right time to have this conversation. But yeah, you're gonna have to have it. You're gonna have to have it. It's like you're trying to turn away from the inevitable. Okay. I mean, the coins, the Queen of Coins landed on top of the Seven of Coins. So I guess the conversation has to do about money. The Queen of Swords, I mean, the Queen of Coins, like, she's just, she falls victim to mooches. You know what I mean? She's way too overly generous. You know what I mean? And, or in other cases, she might be the one that's trying to be a tricky motherfucker. But, facing a difficult situation, contemplation. Oh, okay. So it's like you're trying to see if this person is really, if this situation is really worth having a conversation for. That's what's eating you up right now. That's what's eating you up right now. It's like you probably got some tension in your motherfucking shoulder or something. Like, dang. Like, how do I approach the situation? How do I kind of let them know that, I see what they doing, or I know that, that my money is something that I need to honor on my own, and not have to deal with somebody who cries when I can't spend my hard-earned money on them. Excuse me. Is this really what's going on? There's some exaggeration here. There's some exaggerations here. So maybe it's not as deep as you might like. That's probably what this Star card in reverse is. Dwelling on negativity is probably something that happened to you in the past, that in this situation you're seeing like, yo, this person's just trying to take me for all I'm worth right now. And that's probably why you're in the Hangman position. It's in the upright, so it's like Spirit is kind of allowing this delay to happen so you can get your thoughts together. Let's see what else. Okay, the Wands here. Seven of Wands, persistence. Going against naysayers. Believing in self. Okay. Okay. So it's like maybe somebody exaggerated a situation into which now you got people around you, probably judging the decisions you're making right now. Dealing with some inner conflict. Tower card. That shit. All these spiritual cards, man. All these major arcanas. All these major arcanas. Clarify that Knight of Wands. Okay, two cards popped up. Ace of Hearts and the Four of Clubs, which is the Ace, which is the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay, so what it seems like what was exaggerated, okay, was how blissful and spiritual this connection was and how much you guys celebrated together, okay? And they're both in the upright, you know what I mean? Like that was exaggerated. What really is that there's lack of pleasure, okay? And there are emotional blocks here. So that's probably why you have the Seven of Wands here, because there is some judgment happening. Like, you're going to keep going with this. And maybe the exaggeration was that, that you overstressed how there's no pleasure in it, or you overstressed how, how emotionally blocked you feel in the relationship. And being that, you're still in it, you're being judged. You're still in it because it's persistence. And you're being judged by friends and family, neighbors, colleagues, whoever. Okay? And the inner conflict is obviously the Tower in the reverse. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Although I don't feel like I need to. Clarify the Seven of Wands. I'm hearing should I stay or should I go? Seven of Wands, Six of Hearts, which is the Six of Cups, harmony with the old and new. Okay, so it seems like the situation that you're in, although you probably complained about it or elaborated just a little bit, this situation here is like you want to work it out, trying old and new ways to see if you can bring some balance into it. Clarify that Tower. The Tower is with the Ace of Wands. Okay, beginnings. They're all facing up. All the arrows are facing up. Also, is the sex that good? If that's the case, which I doubt, but this inner conflict that you may have about this situation could bring new beginnings if you're willing to balance some things out as far as like old and new. I'm not saying it will work out. I'm not saying it won't work out. I'm saying I understand the reason as to why you may want to reconsider leaving the situation. But it seems you have done it. You've done everything. Ten of Wands here. Yes, you have the gusto to like do it, the willpower, but you're gonna have to like be a little more considerate to yourself about the efforts you make. Ain't nobody like bending over backwards. You shouldn't either. Just say, in any kind of partnership, it definitely doesn't have to be romance alone. Bad unions. So it seems like you tried. You've complained about stuff. You tried to fix things, balancing out situations, and it just seems like